Right, so I suppose this is a crude attempt at a vlog, beginning with me having to try and do a 3-point turn in the centre of Birmingham. It's going to be fun. Right, come on. So we can do this. There's a guy there. I hate life. Okay. Shut up. I know there's a car there. Try not to hit that historic landmark behind me. And I bumped the pavement. That would be a failure. Oh, there's a car there. Everything's going a bit wrong. And okay, we're through. It's beautiful. God, I hate driving in Birmingham. I don't know why. I don't know why they even bother to make it so you can drive into these cities, because once you get here, it's such a nightmare to be able to do anything. Like, let's go, go, go. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. There's a new building there. That's fun. Okay. Can I turn left here? Probably. Yes, I can turn left. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I can't see my car's like parked on the arrow. God, look at these people parking right in the centre. Yeah, I don't know. This is probably not going to be very interesting, I'm afraid, because I've never done anything like this before. I might not even upload this. You might never see this, and in which case, who even is you? Oh, there's a van there. And there's another car, but I can go anyway. It's going very slowly. That's fine. I don't know how the quality is going to look. I can't see myself, so I might look awful. In fact, no, I know for a fact I look awful. But I might look like, you know, you can't even see me. It might just be like half my face, and then like a lot of seatbelts or something like that. Well, whatever it is, whatever I just... What's that done? Nothing. What are you doing? This guy's just parked. He's clearly lost. He's getting given directions by some random guy. The taxi there. Okay, with his hazard lights on. No clue what he's doing. Of course, you know, it's a known fact that if you put your hazard lights on, that means I can park anywhere. Oh, and now he's just stopped in the middle of the road. That's perfectly fine behaviour. You know, in his BMW, acting like he owns the place. Probably does, but you know, who? But this bit here, I swear these lights are just never red. That just never happens. Oh, and now he's just stopped again. Okay, he's just turning round. Okay, that's perfectly fine. All right then, fair enough. Or some buses. Out of the city. This guy here swinging his arms around. Pretty large police station. Oh, bus. See, you can't see this because the camera's facing the wrong way. You're just looking at me, which I admit was probably the wrong decision to make. But this church here looks so out of place. It's like on the edge of a highway. I mean, clearly when it was built, it was in some, you know, very quaint little neighbourhood, and now it's right in the centre of the city, on this massive junction between two main roads. Like, impossible to get to as well. There's probably some horrific underpass where you'll be guaranteed for a free stabbing. Although this is Birmingham, so it stabs all round, I suppose. I'm joking, Birmingham is quite safe. Relatively, you know, on a global scale, Birmingham is quite safe when places like, you know, Afghanistan exists. On a developed world scale, who knows? I haven't looked at the crime statistics. Have you looked at the crime statistics? I don't think so. You're probably just making an assumption because you might have heard something once from one of your friends or the news, but you weren't really paying attention, because who really does pay attention? Let's be honest. I don't. I'm not paying attention right now. Ooh, I hate this. I hate this junction so much. Who made the decision for the on-ramp and the off-ramp to be the same ramp? Cheers, mate. Colina. I sound like I'm like on drugs or something. I'm not. It's been quite hot today. I can't see how warm it is. 30 degrees. It's 30 degrees outside, which is warm as far as I'm concerned. Oh yeah, this is a really weird road here. I haven't seen any of it. I've seen one of these in Cardiff, where they have like lane markers, and they can change how many lanes are coming in and out of the city at any time, depending on like what the traffic is and stuff. Although most of the time I've seen it as 3 and 3. It can be like 2 in, 4 out, or like 4 out. Wait, no, that's the same thing. I'm very tired. Okay. The point is, you've pulled in a bit close there. It's a weird road system, and I haven't really seen it elsewhere. Probably because it doesn't work that well. I think the traffic is flowing fine, and it's 3 and 3. And this is like evening. It's 20 minutes to 7, so this is like evening rush hour time, and everything is fine. So I don't really know when the system is used. Although it is like pandemic o'clock, but it's sort of, you know, there are no restrictions in the UK anymore, or at least in England. So I don't really know. Maybe people are just staying home. People are being a bit sensible, perhaps. Maybe they're not being sensible. Maybe people need to be contributing to the economy, or maybe people need to be staying home. Which is better? Which is worse? I'm not the one to judge. This is a scuffed car, though. Look at that. It looks like it's been painted with like under seal or something. I don't know if you're going to see this. The camera's probably not going to pick it up because it's to my left. But this ancient Audi TT that genuinely looks like they painted it with like the glue that you use to put wallpaper up. God, that looks awful. Oh, it's Spaghetti Junction. Historically a disgusting intersection that looks awful in every way. Oh, you can use the hard shoulder. This is a really confusing thing, where, like, you know, they're like, oh yeah, you can use the hard shoulder now, but no one ever does because it's the hard shoulder, and no one thinks they can use the hard shoulder. This is one of those weird things. Warning to cyclists and motorcyclists. That's right, guys, don't sit on like the back left of a lorry because you are pretty much invisible. Tell you what though, I've become aware that the sun is behind me, which is fine for me because I can see perfectly, but for the camera, I don't know if I'm just like some invisible silhouette or whether you can see me properly. But that being said, who actually wants to see me properly? You probably prefer it if there was just some, you know, faceless silhouette here, because this is not going to win any awards. I need to stop being so self-deprecating, but it's fun, so I will. Also, the best policy, because obviously I'm very vain, is that I say I'm bad at something, only if people again go, oh no, you're not bad, you're amazing, because then you get a massive ego boost. It's worse the other way around, when you think you're fantastic at something and then someone just comes along and they're like, oh no, mate, actually you're terrible, and then your confidence is immediately shattered and you feel like the most useless human being on the planet. So there we go, lesson of the day: say you're bad at everything. That's probably terrible. Don't listen to that. That's a terrible lesson. Got this surface. I know they have to put these like crossbars in because, you know, expansion, contraction, engineering, physics, whatever. But it is very uncomfortable to drive on. Oh, it's time to pull into the middle lane because this road splits off and becomes the M42, one of Britain's sneakiest motorways. Actually, that's a lie. The M42 is pretty standard. I think a sneaky motorway is like the M45 is a pretty sneaky motorway because it's always deserted. It goes from like just outside Coventry to the M1, but the M6 also does that and is just better in every way. So unless you're driving like specifically from South Coventry and you're going to head south on the M1, no one uses that road. What's this guy doing? Doing below the speed limit. That's unheard of. Oh wait, it just dropped to 50. That's probably why I was going so slow. Oh my god, was it 50 the entire time? I've been doing 60. If I get a speeding fine out of this, I'm going to be so upset. Oh my god, what do I have? What do I have? Oh, now we should spend back up again. Oh, this is a very cheeky thing that people do in Birmingham, because there's these gantries, and you can see them behind me, above the road with like speed restrictions on them. And the gantries have speed cameras, so people will slow down when they're going under the gantry and then just speed back up again and then slow down again for the next gantry. It's hilarious. Obviously I'm very very good driver, I don't do anything like that. This is so annoying because it's like 50 under this gantry with the speed cameras, and then national speed limit as soon as the gantry's over. So speed, let's go. Look at this guy in his Fiat Punto trying to overtake me. Are you gonna make it? You probably are, because this I've no. Oh, am I pulling away? I think I'm pulling. Oh yes! What a mongoloid, he failed. But lorries go so slowly. It must be so frustrating being a lorry driver, because you have to drive at like 50 miles an hour and everyone's bombing it at 80. Where is the junction? It's free, let's go! Right, I'm absolutely starving. I need food, like immediately. It says speed cameras, but there just never are speed cameras. Oh, there actually is a speed camera. Right, it says the temperature is 27.5 degrees Celsius. That is oddly specific. Also, how accurate are these car thermometer things? Because surely it'll just pick up residual heat from the car. Or is it like at the back or something? But then there's the exhaust pipe, or is it on the roof? I don't know. But the roof gets very hot because of the sun. Is it under the car? Or is there like heat under the car? I swear there's heat under the car. Where is this temperature sensor? Anyone who knows anything about cars, where is the temperature sensor on a car so it doesn't just pick up residual heat from the car, or the fact that metal just gets very hot and very cold very easily? Very interested to know how accurate is this 27.5 degrees Celsius. Oh no, there's people coming. How dare other people use the road? I should take priority at all times, obviously. Should buy, like, you know, one of those flashing blue lights that I see some cars have, just put on the roof of the car, and it'll be perfectly fine, obviously. Oh, my phone's just run out of battery, that's great. If I didn't know where I was going, I'd be screwed. But guess what? I know exactly where I'm going. My throat is very dry. You know what I wonder? If you just went to like a McDonald's drive-thru and asked for like a cup of water or something, would they give it to you? Because I don't know if this is actually a law or not, I could just make this up, but I'm pretty sure, like, if you ask for water from a restaurant, they have to give it to you for free, or something like that. Or, like, just tap water. So if you went to a McDonald's drive-thru and asked for tap water, would they give it to you? I want to test this out at some point. I look like a total mongoloid doing it, but, I don't know, test the theory. Right, these cones along here have been up literally for all eternity. Like, they're on the verge of fossilization. And look, there's nothing happening. There is literally nothing going on. Oh, hang on a minute. Are these actual roadworks? Are these actual workmen doing work on the road when there are cones up? I've never seen this before. This is incredible. There's no sarcasm at all in my voice. Oh god, someone's trying to drive like a house through here. They're given the most ironic name in the world, and that's static caravan. I mean, surely a static caravan is just a house. And here we are in the beautiful village of Borsal Common. Shout out to anyone who lives in Borsal Common. What's it like to live on a village that is literally a road and nothing else? There's just stuff going on in the background, because I'm not that interesting, if I'll be perfectly honest. I don't even know who's still watching this. And if you are, why? Why are you still watching this? What, an MG? Like an OG MG? OG MG. Not like the new one that's actually just a Chinese car and they've scraped off like whatever Chinese company it is and written MG in felt tip on the front of the car and be like, yeah, it's British. In the same way like Minis. Oh, the cheek of Mini to put a Union flag in the rear tail light when it is so obviously a German car. Right, what is that car doing? They're just they've stalled. I mean, I would never laugh at that because, you know, stalling is terrifying. When I was learning to drive, I stalled in the middle of a roundabout, and it was probably the scariest experience of my life. Maybe he's lost. He's drifting. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, just hit an insect there. Just sort of splattered across the windscreen. That's lovely. Ah, yeah. He's turning right. He doesn't know he doesn't know where he's going. And floor it. Goodbye, sir. corner. What I wonder sometimes is that, have you ever watched shows like Top Gear or anything like that? Is that they have these cameras in the car and they're recording them, but they must just be recording all day. So imagine having to sift through like 10 or 12 hours worth of footage just to find the one time where, like, Jeremy calls Hammond an idiot or something like that. Like, how boring must your job be as like an editor for Top Gear or the Grand Tour or whatever? Well, there we go. I haven't really got much else to say, to be honest, except I hope you enjoyed. You probably didn't. If you did enjoy, why not, you know, subscribe, hit the like button, all that jazz, because people do that, don't they? Like, oh, remember to smash that notification button to join the notification squad. Why are you high beams? What's going on? I'm not going to do that. Don't, you know, you don't have to. You could just watch this, realise that it's not very good, and then that's it, you know, move on. End of story. Never come back again.